Hi Crafty Stampers. So this is going to be the first one for the sending you happy mail that we're going to do. So I did send you the front piece, and then you have the back piece, and this is the middle piece. I did pre-stamp this. On my card I actually did some shading around, and I did with my Spectrum pens, and I blended it with my Spectrum blender. And so I did a little bit of gray, and then I went ahead and did my gel pen with a little bit of red for the hearts. So you can do that for accent on these. That would really help. So actually on these two I did a little bit of shading, put a little bit of red on those. That helps out with a little bit of color. And then also you would get a piece of paper with the mail, and I fussy cut the little mail, the envelope out. And then you're going to get a panda that's reaching up, and you can go ahead and shadow that one too, and you fussy cut that one. So the other ones are already cut the circles out, so you do not fussy cut these. These are the circles we're going to do. Then you get 2 things of grass, and of course you'll get your envelope, and then you'll get this stamp holder. And so keep these because these are great to hold your stamps in, your stamp sets. And then you can, at the top of here where the flap is, it's not to put over. I don't do that. I leave it up and put what the stamp is, so you can put it up into a carrier. Okay, so to start out with on here, what we're going to do is you're going to take your back piece and you're going to take your center piece, which everything is folded for you. So this one has about I think 1/4 of an inch, yeah, 1/4 of an inch fold for you. So what we want to do is you want to take this one, you want to line it up and just set this center one down right on the edge, and then fold it. So you're just going to have it folded. So this is the fold right here, and you're folding that over like that. Okay? So then the next one we want to do is we want to do the front. So you have this folded like this, and we want to do the front. So these circles should all line up with each other when you're done on this. So you want your whole front piece, this is your front piece right here, and you want this half, the front half of your piece glued to your front piece on here. So what you're going to do is take this back piece, this, I should say this center piece, and this is the front of it, and you're taking your front of your card, and these are going to be glued together. So the best thing to do is take this one right here, and what I would do, because it's going to be easier for you to line up, instead of putting tape, I would actually put glue. Because with the glue, you can actually move it around a little. When you do tape, you can't move it. So make sure you do it around the circle part and all over. Then the easiest way I think to do it, so your card's going to be like this, so your front's going to be here. So just lay it down and put the glue on, and see now, so this was your front piece right here, and this was your second piece. And then this is your third piece that had the little quarter score in it. So it does look like it's complicated, but it's really not. Okay. So the next thing you want to do is we're going to go ahead and put these pieces in. These ones right here. So your back flap, which is this, is going to have the mailbox in it. So the best thing for you to do is because you want to line this up, and the mailbox is going to be in like that, okay? So the best thing I would say to do, to put some glue on it, because then you can move it around just a tad. You don't want glue on your paper. I would try to just put it down. There, and it's sticking down with the mailbox. So the mailbox is right. Okay? Then the next one you're going to do is you're going to do this panda. The panda goes on the flap here. So you have, inside here you have this little bit of flap. Okay? That was the front piece that you did. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing, put a little bit of glue. Now make sure you do not want to get glue on any of your other paper because the whole part will glue together. So the easiest way to do it is when you open it up. So you have your card like this, and your flap is right here. So when you open it up, it's going to flap like this, okay? So the best thing to do is to flap this open like this, okay, like you are opening it up. And I would just play around with it a little bit and get that teddy bear on like that. Okay? Okay, you don't want to get any glue around here at all. Okay? Now the next trick to do this that helps out a lot, because the way it hooks, you get some masking tape, and you're not going to be able to see it, but you want to put some masking tape right here, just barely on the edge. Because what happens when you open this up, because of this edge, it clips on here. Okay, so then you have your card. You want to flip it open like that. So when you're flipping it open, because we put the tape right there, this panda bear side right here is not hooking on that mailbox part. Okay? So that's that. So the next thing you want to do is go ahead and get some of your glue for your trees, or your grass, I'm sorry. And we're going to do a couple layers of grass. So I would go ahead and open up my card like this, so you can get some straight. And this is what we're trying to achieve, is a little bit of grass down here. And I do layer mine, so I put one up a little bit high. And then I want to do the second one all the way down on my edge. And this is why you glue it, because you just kind of, if you have to, move it around a little. That will work best. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is I gave you a little bit of these double-side sticky things. So you want to go ahead and just put that on the bear. I put there with the bear popping up a little bit. And then you want to glue down your envelope. I like to use tweezers for all this stuff because it's kind of hard to pick up things. So I just did this with the mail kind of hanging off a little bit out of the circle. And if you do ever find yourself getting a little bit of glue on something and you don't want to have it, use your embossing pouch and you want to just kind of dab it a little, and that actually takes the glue off things or any sticky or anything. It just takes it off if you don't have one of those glue erasers or something like that for your glue. Because you do want all your stuff off. Okay, so there's your card. And it flips open. So you can put more sayings on here if you want or anything. But so that's the Panda one. So if you have any questions, let me know.